Hello everyone, and welcome back to another edition of TV Days Drama Digest, where we dive headfirst into the tangled web of secrets, lies, and intrigue that keeps Salem's residents, and us, on the edge of our seats. Today, we're unraveling one of the most enigmatic and mind-bending storylines we've seen in a long time, the mystery surrounding the woman identified as Abigail in the latest episode. The DNA test results showing a 50% match have left us all scratching our heads, but in Salem, where nothing is ever what it seems, we should have known that this revelation would only be the tip of the iceberg. From the moment this woman was introduced, something felt off. Her confusion, her sense of disorientation, and most chillingly, her own uncertainty about who she is have all contributed to an atmosphere of growing suspense. When Chad leaves her alone in the grand, shadowy DiMera living room, her words hang in the air like a dark omen, so Abigail is home. But is she really? What does she mean by that cryptic statement? Is she referring to herself as Abigail, or is there something far more sinister and complex at play? The ambiguity of her words only deepens the mystery, leaving us with more questions than answers. The actress McCord, who has taken on the challenging role of this mysterious character, has been dropping hints that the DNA test might not be the final word on this woman's identity. Yes, the truth will eventually come out, but as McCord herself has teased, that truth might not come from the test results. In a town like Salem, where deception is as common as the air we breathe, we can't take anything at face value. After all, a DNA test can be altered, tampered with, or completely fabricated if someone has the right connections, and we all know that in Salem, many people have those connections. Which brings us to the shadowy figure of Clyde. Could it be that Clyde, with his long history of manipulation and control, has once again managed to pull the strings from behind the scenes? We know that he had Goldman, a key player in the Salem PD, working for him. If Clyde could manipulate the police force, it's not a stretch to think he could also have someone in the lab, someone who could easily alter the results of a DNA test. The idea that Clyde may have orchestrated this entire situation, manipulating the very fabric of reality, is both terrifying and entirely plausible in the twisted world of Salem. But let's entertain another possibility, one that takes us down an even darker and more twisted path. What if this woman is a genetic match to Jack, but not in the way we expect? What if she is, in fact, another daughter of Jack's? The revelation that Jack might have another child out there, one who has been kept hidden from the world for reasons yet unknown, would send shockwaves through Salem. Could this woman be a long-lost sister of Abigail, someone who has been living in the shadows, unknown to her own family? And then there's the question of Gwen. Could this woman actually be Gwen, who has somehow lost her memory? The idea seemed far-fetched at first, especially when Leo claimed to have spoken to Gwen on the phone. But what if that conversation was a ruse, a cover-up to protect the real truth? What if Gwen had an accident that wiped her memory clean, leaving her a blank slate, unaware of her true identity? Could this be why she utters that haunting line about Abigail being home? Is she trying to piece together fragments of a life she no longer remembers, clinging to the identity of Abigail because it's the only one she knows? But the plot thickens even further. What if there is another, even more shocking twist waiting to be uncovered? What if Jack has not just one, but two daughters, twins, separated at birth? The idea that Abigail might have a twin, a sister who has been living a completely different life, only to be thrust back into the chaos of Salem, is almost too dramatic to comprehend. Imagine the possibilities: an accident, a life-altering event that led to one sister undergoing plastic surgery, changing her face, her identity, and erasing all memory of her past. Now, she's back in Salem, confused, lost, and grappling with an identity that doesn't quite fit. And here's where things get even more intriguing. McCord's portrayal of this amnesiac character has left us all wondering, who is she really? Is she Abigail, a victim of a cruel twist of fate, or is she someone else entirely? Could she be a pawn in a larger, more sinister game, one that involves powerful players like Clyde, who might be using her as a tool to further his own agenda? The thought that this woman's life has been manipulated, her very identity twisted and reshaped by forces beyond her control, is both tragic and fascinating. As we continue to watch this story unfold, we are left with more questions than answers. What is the truth about this mysterious woman? Is she really Abigail, or is she someone else, someone with a past that has been deliberately hidden from her, and from us? The possibilities are endless, and the stakes couldn't be higher. If the truth comes out, it could change the landscape of Salem forever, altering the lives of everyone involved in ways we can't yet imagine. So, dear readers, as we wait with bated breath for the next episode, one thing is clear: this mystery is far from over. The truth is out there, buried beneath layers of deception, manipulation, and intrigue, and when it finally comes to light, it will undoubtedly be one of the most explosive revelations Salem has ever seen. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.